Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's the Phillies and the Marlins next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the East-leading Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. Well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the fella you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Chris Nelson will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a swing on the very first pitch, and look at this, high and deep to left, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there. He needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Xavier Paul will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take. As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Chase Utley stands in as he looks at a called strike. He'll enter play here at 293. 11 home runs, 53 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll match up against a former National League wins leader, veteran right-hander Aaron Harang. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
That last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Up high, 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Now the 3-1 home. 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taking 3-1.
Full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
D. Gordon will get his first opportunity now. Currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases. First offering on the way. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing.
Not sure if there was some indecision on where to go with the bunt or what, but it looked like he just thought he had more time than he really did, and throw to first? Too late.
Christian Yelich will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later, over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Here's Michael Morse now.
First baseman.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The average coming in 257, and even 20 home runs and 68 runs batted in. 3 runs already home here. The 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Hitters count 2-0. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers and 46 driven in. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The average coming in 257, 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. The next pitch. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Darren Ruff will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
18, Darren Ruff.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, a good sequence there against a dangerous hitter. They want to get out of this series with a split, they'll need to keep pitching them the same way they did right here.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 249 the average coming in, 17 home runs and 51 runs batted in. The pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Let's go, Marlins.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Wow, that's just unfortunate right there. Let's take a view at this play from upstairs. As you can see, there's only one guy on the left side of the infield. He's got big gaps to both the left and right side of the third baseman over there, but he hits it pretty much right at him.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Ichiro will make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now here's the first pitch. Good fastball there to start the at-bat as Harang jumps ahead 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, Tyler Colvin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 190 is the batting average coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Now the 3-0 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box now, Henderson Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's double number 3 so far on the year. The 1-0.
Here we go.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Here's a 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here, and looks like he's going to use it.
The 2-0 to Ichiro. Now a check swing as he pops this one on to the right side. Two out here and a runner at second.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. One left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jordan Danks will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. On the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. I mean, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. (3-2), here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. He's set, now the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
That guy's all yours.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Standing in now, Aaron Harang. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Come on, Blue. Up. Oh, come on.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And this is a 2-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa, depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Stepping in now, Chris Nelson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 2-1. In the air to center. Colvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
First pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Ready now on 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
In is Christian Yelich. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
A runner in scoring position with none out. 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Michael Morse will dig in with one in and one away. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. One out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Martin Prado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
All right, Marlins.
And the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Donovan Solano is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 18th double of the year. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ruff is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for one. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Xavier Paul will lead it off here for Philadelphia to be followed on deck by Chase Utley.
Xavier Paul.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 offering. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Will take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Darren Ruff will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 4-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Tyler Colvin will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here comes the 1-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Danks will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Henderson Alvarez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here comes the 2-0. Squares around, but he pops this one up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The phrase is get the butt down, not get the butt up. That's costly.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and it'll be back to the top of the lineup now for Ichiro. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Paul will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Ryan Howard will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That's the way.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Try that call again.
The 1-1 home. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Carlos Ruiz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And Ruiz with a swing and an easy ground ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Jordan Danks will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. D. Gordon will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Danks is there, and he has it for the first out. Christian Yelich will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a liner towards second. There to get it is Utley. On to first, and Harang looks sharp thus far in the inning. There are 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Michael Morse will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Next pitch from Harang will be number 70 in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Martin Prado will dig in. He doubled his last time. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is behind him at second and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, you get the 2-out hit. Now he's in scoring position after the wild pitch. It just goes to show you how quickly things can get away from you if you're not careful.
Let's go, Marlins!
1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Now the 2-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a change coming up, as that'll be all for Aaron Harang. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jonathan Pettibone is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Donovan Solano will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Come on, Marlins.
5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. Freddie Galvis will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Cody Ashe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
Fouled straight back. Now here it comes.
Swing and a miss.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Chris Nelson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
Let's go.
And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And now a pitch on the way. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Genmar Gomez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Genmar Gomez.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. This ball's grounded foul. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Into the box now, Tyler Colvin. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Henderson Alvarez will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Xavier Paul will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One, two. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with the leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Chase Utley will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there, and then get the put out down at first.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. In now, Darren Rupp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. D. Gordon will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Let's go, Miami.
The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here's the 2-0.
Here we go.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Danks will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Michael Morse will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. Ready now on 1-1. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Martin Prado will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First offering on the way. Line hard into left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, when you break it all down, there are 3 things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all 3 so far. That's a big 2-out RBI there.
Donovan Solano will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours. I mean, this ball's not hit all that well. Just a simple little soft liner, but you couldn't drop that ball in a better spot. He picks up a base hit.
Nice, let's go!
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And he really needs to find a pitch to finish this guy off right here. He can't afford to walk this guy and let this rally get any more steam behind it than it already has.
3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Jake Diekman will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Tyler Colvin will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead this one 6-0. Ryan Howard will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now. Maybe the pressure of the no-hitter getting to him a bit.
Yeah, 2-0 now. He's got to be careful it doesn't all go up in smoke right here.
The 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ballgame. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the eighth.
Kick him off, okay? Let's go.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fox, now the pitch. And look out! He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from him.
The 2-2 coming. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Payoff pitch coming. This is foul right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Jordan Danks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Runners on first with one down. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. So 1-2 with one away.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Freddie Galvis will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. From the stretch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the full count offering. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Henderson Alvarez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And here's the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here it comes. Ball 1. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
The 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers. And these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Ichiro Suzuki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked at the 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
D. Gordon will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
The 1-1 home. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Two and 1 now to Gordon. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Christian Yelich will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Stay out of the double play.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Morse will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Now the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Big inning now.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Grady Sizemore will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Center fielder number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Yelich is there, one away.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Chris Nelson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there. And it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-1 coming. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Xavier Paul will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1 pitch. There's the swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Runners on first with one down. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Chase Utley will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Yelich is there. Makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed, and he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 6-0. So long from South Florida.